Alright, let's get right into the video. Right here, we're just trying to hit a one-play touchdown. He's got everybody up close to the line of scrimmage, so I figured, alright, let's try it. Let's just throw in my one-play touchdown play that I have out of this formation, and Chris Conley just gets wide open down the seam. Now, this mode is really interesting. I try to do just with Dolphins because I'm a huge Dolphins fan, and we actually have a Dolphins fan audience, and I'm not going to explain why because that'll take too long. But I couldn't do it, guys. It's too difficult, and I took way too many L's. They were all close games. I did not want to edit. I'm being up front with you guys because they were just too frustrating. Ryan Tannehill's release is one of the most disgusting things I've ever had to deal with in my life, and I was just getting way too mad and angry. So I was like, I'm not putting myself through this. And Chris Conley, if you don't know, this is like the most arcadey mode in Madden history. This is just regs normal. It's not all Madden difficulty, of course, obviously. And you can see, like, look how much time I'm getting right now. And the Jacksonville has a great defensive line in terms of ratings. And it's just ridiculous. This mode is ridiculous. It's the most fast-paced mode in the game. So if you're just looking to have some fun, then I guess play this. But if you're looking for competitive football, do not play this mode. It is a headache, to say the least. There is no skill involved in this game. You can just throw it up and catch a ball, especially if you're using like the Chiefs or the Falcons, someone with a high overall skill position players. I love that play that I just ran. It is the most frustrating play. Right here we try a fullback dive, and it just doesn't work. And he's pinching the line, so anytime you see this, you just want to go to a power O, because it'll just destroy this. And I decided to run it to the left because there's just less people over there, and it's an easy touchdown. So yeah, we're playing the Jaguars, and I feel like I have a huge advantage in this game, because this is all about offense, this mode. It's just super fast-paced. He goes with a little high-low. I kind of get lulled to sleep. I was like, what the heck am I supposed to guard? And that play just takes so long to develop that, I don't know, you just kind of like, I just don't expect it. Plus, I don't see that formation a lot. I'm used to playing trips tight end and gun bunch all the time, so, and then again, that's a great example of, and if that was in any other mode, that's a pick. Right here, he just goes with an inside zone. Anytime you play a play that goes into that formation just to run inside zone, you know you're playing something special. This is my favorite formation in terms of running the ball, and he's got a little different variation out of it. We actually get lucky right there and stop it. It is a very hard offense to stop in this particular mode. And I knew what he was going to run at here. I knew it was like, alright, he's running verticals, because that's a very popular formation to run on short yardage situations. And we just got, to be honest with you, we got really lucky on that play, because he runs that again later, and you'll see what happens. But it was just great defense by Murray right there. And again, we go with a little flood concept on the left. And there's no, and again, you can just see how much time I'm getting in this mode. It's ridiculous. And I'm just going to fire it downfield. And I know that my offensive players are going to win a 50-50 matchup every single time in this mode. And the funny thing is, this Madden is so offensive heavy that the fact that this mode, they just turn it up to a 500 in this. And again, you can see I just have, like, even though it's a three-man rush, in any other Madden I would have already been sacked, or any other Madden mode, excuse me, I would have already been sacked. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. He's running dollar cover 3, has everybody up on the line of scrimmage, I guess to get better run defense, or to disguise the coverage. I'm not really sure why he's doing it, but this doesn't help if you run the same play every time. It doesn't really send pressure either, so there's really nothing I was scared about. And right here, I just made way too quick of a decision. I figured he wouldn't hard flat for some reason, because he hasn't yet. I had a touchdown right there. And right here, he actually sends pressure. And I actually figured he would, and I had a touchdown right here. I had a curl wide open, and I had the post wide open. The second post, not the first post. So I got really mad. And at this point, you guys got to understand, I tried so hard with the Dolphins teams. Tannehill's release is something to behold, and his accurate. Do you know how many wide open touchdowns I missed? It was so frustrating. I had to stop. So I was like, I can't do this. I don't even want to edit the video. I lost the games. I lost like 3 games. I was like, I can't do this. It's just too much. So I decided just to play the Chiefs and regs. And right here, he just dumps it down. Why that's important is I have a Dolphins podcast channel, and I have an audience over there that watches these videos, and I tried to do something for them. Didn't work. Again, nothing open. And right here, actually, we messed up the adjustments. Again, that goes both ways in this game. You know, he should have had a completion right there, but that's why you don't use the Jaguars and Blake Bortles. You get inconsistent accuracy like that, and that's the same thing that was happening to me with Tannehill. It was just too frustrating, dude. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. Because this mode is a track meet. It's like, you're really just going to have to, like, who can score the most points. And again, there's nothing open. And we actually get our adjustments out this time. And again, Blake Bortles just throws it in the stands. And again, there's no pressure. If you can't run play action like that in any other modes. But in this mode, you can. And hopefully that they fix that in competitive modes in the next game. Because play action should be a tool. It's one of the most powerful tools, if not the most powerful tool in the NFL. And it would definitely spice up the formations you see on the pro scene for sure. You just want to see two formations. And again, he's just trying to run the football. And I get super frustrated and impatient. And don't do that, because that's when they score and have big plays. Like, especially if you play someone that mixes in the pass and understands, like, okay, he's manning up his safeties, he's manning up his corners, and they know what to do to counter that. It's gonna be a long day. And right here again, he just goes, and I'm doing and again, if I was in, I know you're like, oh, then get out of nickel 3-3-5. It's a nickel defense. If I was in big nickel, if I was in 3-4 defense, 4-6 bear, doesn't matter. Even especially like run defenses. And again, right there, he goes up with the fade 50-50 ball. It wouldn't work, and it's just frustrating to play this. And granted, I run this type of stuff, but if I have the Chiefs and I have like a great offense, I'm gonna air it out. Right here, Tyreek Hill wide open down the sideline on his little wheel route. I love that play so much, especially against cover 3 people, which are the most dumb human beings on the planet Earth. If you play Weekend League, you know what the heck I'm talking about. I have the drag wide open, or the in route wide open, and I just didn't see him. Now, we're at halftime, and the other thing is that the touchdown drive that he just had, he was running the ball with like 60 seconds left in the game. That's what was ticking me off. I'm like, really, dude? I know it's working, but Jesus God, dude, you're not. It's like, it's the most brain dead offense to run. It really is RNG, random generated, if you don't know what that means. And that's what I hate about runners. I hate them so much, because unlike passing the ball, you can get lucky and just your running back could break a ton of tackles. You could get great blocking, like. It is just a frustrating thing to go against, and especially if it's a player like this who does pass the ball out of it. Now, granted, this dude ran the same passing combinations every time, so this wasn't hard. And we know that he was going to go back to verticals here, and since we played it well, the hook curl, it's not a vertical hook. I should not have done this, but it played it well last time, so I figured it would this time. It didn't. Even though I said play the sticks, he still ran down to cover the running back for some reason. It was just really bad defense. Right here, there is nothing. Oh, this is not the play I was thinking about, but nice job by Eric Berry seeing the screen and taking him down. So he literally runs the same play, except this time it's not a screen. It's the same auto motion. There's nothing open. I knew what he was trying to do when he was in that. I knew, especially when you have stacked receivers like that. I was like, okay, he's trying to do a flood to the right. Right here, we just go coverage, and finally get a pick. We should have had a pick a couple of times before, and we finally get one. He threw into like a lot of coverage right there. If we didn't get a pick, and I wouldn't have surprised if we didn't, just because of this mode. Right here, we're just trying to run it with Patrick Mahomes. He gets a great little shed right there. I love this offense so much. It's the most fun to run in the game, in my opinion. There's better offenses, but if you're just looking to have fun, this is the most fun offense to run. And we break it down on my channel if you are interested in that. It's a full ebook. Right here, we just hit Tyreek Hill again. And that is something I probably spam too much, to be honest with you. I'm a very impatient player. I get frustrated very easily, and that's a problem. And right there, I was actually really surprised that we got that great of run blocking on that play. Anytime I run that in the red zone, it rarely works. That's why I always switch to this I formation in the red zone. And right here, I don't know if I basically tried to do the same thing I did. Try to hit the quick in route. And I had, okay, so there's nothing there. And I'm trying to roll out, and that should have been a touchdown. I got my plays mixed up. That should have been a touchdown, but for some reason, we just didn't get it. And right here, we're trying to go with the same thing. And this time I tried to hit Travis Kelce on a high ball. Now, when that happened, I got really mad. I got really mad when that happened. And if it was live commentary, I would have lost my mind. But now that I look at it again, it really wasn't open. Right here, I knew he was going to go inside zone. And we got decent defense right there. Right here, I know he's going to go verticals because every time he's in bunch, he does. This time we man up the guys that he's trying to hit, and I just didn't get over to the running back fast enough. That was really frustrating because I knew exactly what he was going to run. And again, he doesn't even do anything out of this. He just runs the ball. It's like, Jesus, God, come on, man. Now, this drive right here, it's going to be hard for me to watch because man, I know I'm a better player than this, and he basically runs the same play down this entire field. Now, he got a huge play right there because I tried to blitz. He quick hiked me, and I couldn't get my adjustments out, and I didn't have a flat on the right. This time I do blitz, have the flat on the right, and I just mess up because if I just took that guy, the guy that was coming to my side of the field would not have been open. I just messed up again. Right here, I manned the wrong guy up, and I didn't have a flat, so I had to go over there and guard it because I knew he's just quick hiking and running the same play. And right here we get super lucky, even though he's about to get hit, or he was getting hit on that play. We kind of got lucky right there, and I don't know why he switched back to this, if I'm being honest. And I hesitated way too much right there. I should have just committed. I tried to bait him, but it didn't work. Right here, this is the biggest play of the game. 4th and 2. This is literally for the game. And I kind of just man everybody up right here with a little bit of a combo coverage. And he runs the ball. Don't ask me why he did that. I don't know. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it wasn't even a good run. I was so happy, dude. You guys have no idea. After playing those games as the Dolphins, I was like, just please, man. If I lost this game, I would have posted it. But those other games were just too I was like, I just can't. And right there, we just get a bomb. And again, you wouldn't get that in other modes. And right here, we're going for the win. And it's the last play of the game. Not to spoil it. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got a bunch of Madden content leading up to Madden 20 if you want to go check it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.